we are at the farming ring. We have these towers watching the opening, which lets you into the main housing district. So this is kind of protection. And then I've got these gigantic, instead of a rail system underwater, gigantic towers and a giant bridge over the top. And these towers are pretty simple. It's just a simple guard tower here with some just plain guard stuff in it. Nothing too fancy. Just a place for the security guards to sit so they can guard the city. And we have these gigantic system here. So we got this water elevator, takes you all the way to the top so you can cross the bridge over. This will take you into the tower, and this will take you a straight drop all the way down. And then inside the tower, each level just has a miscellaneous stuff. Looks like I got a few villagers already crawled through here. It's kind of a really tight squeeze in here. Got a bunch of beds. Then we go down a little farther. We got a little eating area. This leads to a balcony here where you can overlook everything. And then this leads all the way down to the main floor, which is basically a lounge area, and then out. We have another transit station here. And I'm going to need to go get rid of that rain. Now that it's morning again, we can start our tour here of the farm land. So the farming ring all has crops on the outside, on either side of the outside of the ring, which you saw from the overview. This is just a little bunkhouse for all the villagers to stay in. Gets really noisy in there. And I've got a little flower garden and beekeeping area here, which actually produces quite a bit of honey. I was rather surprised. Every time I come over here, the nests are all full, so it's done a good job. We have our chorus fruit farm right there, and then a support building for it. And then I've got my tree farm. Right now, this is just oak tree farm right here. And I've got the lattice roof on top of it to prevent gigantic oak trees from growing. And it seems to work rather well. So I can just plant them in rows, and I have not gotten a single giant tree yet. And I think the lattice actually looks pretty good that way. So I have scattered in a few of these little cottages, which are just storage and beds. We have our berry farm. We've got our cow pasture coming up here. So we got our cow barn with a cat in it. Lots of cows here. If we keep moving along, we have our sugarcane. Actually, no, this is our bamboo farm. Well, actually, this is the bamboo storage. Get past these cows. Holy cow! Holy cow! I was trying to get more leather for bookcases, but I don't need it anymore. But my bamboo farm is actually here, and when they get to the top, all of them get pushed down. They go into hoppers and hopper minecart and get delivered over there into that building. Got another clearing here, and this is on the center axis, so you can watch the sunset and the sunrise. You notice I've got houses built on the axis over there. They're lower, but I could get away with it because by the time you get over there, your view distance is such that those are so small or don't even exist, so they don't really block the sun. Got jungle trees. Got a little wine farm. No, a little vine farm right there. If only I could talk. I actually like the style of this building. This is for my cocoa beans. So I've got cocoa bean farm here. I've got a little button. If I push the button, it will shift those blocks up and down, and then I can just pick up cocoa beans. Now actually you can hear there's a minecart. It runs underneath right underneath here and picks up any spare cocoa beans that might have got knocked off, and then they all get deposited into those chests over there, and then all you have to do is go through here and replant them. So it's an auto harvester but not an auto planter. I haven't figured out how to do an auto plant. I'm just thinking I want to restock this. So that is my cocoa bean farm. Like I said, I like the way the brick and the oak go together on that build. Over here I've just got another storage area with lots of villagers. Don't know how I got so many villagers. I did migrate a few of them from over there. I guess immigrate them from that side of like the housing district and stuff over here. There's only one bed, so they can't really propagate. But this is mainly for melons. I got melons through here. Over here is a turtle farm. It's kind of a little island. It sticks out from the ring. I kind of left it because there were turtles naturally landing here. So we have another house with a lot of villagers. And I wish there was a use for the village. I guess trading is a use, but there's quite a few villagers. I need to put them someplace, I think. Got some dark oak, and I got some of the first pins I ever created. Just some for pigs, some for sheep, some for cows. I guess we got some for villagers. Villagers talking to sheep. That's kind of scary. A couple more. I don't know how they got in there. Of course it's raining. It is Minecraft, so it will be raining. Another little house here. Some bunk beds in it. And a storage house over here for melons and more villagers. And I got even more villagers over here. And this is really just a hay barn right here. We're storing all the hay. And this is my automated sheep farm. I've got a sheep of every color in those little cages. And we just clip them and collect them, and they get transported from the sheep buildings over into the storage buildings here. And then I got tons of wool. Never did run out of wool, even though I used quite a bit. I think I used up all like the black or the blue, because I was doing some I guess not ASCII art, but just some map art to make some blueprints and stuff, which you'll see later in the tour. So I went out to the end and laid a lot of carpeting down to get my blue background. We have just a few chickens, make quite a few eggs. This is the sugarcane farm. I've got this whole row, 4 buildings here is all sugarcane farm. And then when it gets harvested, it goes into this other building over here. And then we have our cactus farm there. So everything goes back over here. So I've got the sugar cane gets collected, and I got cactus and pumpkins over here. So the cactus farm is here. And then if you go around, this fancy building over here is where the pumpkins are. So the pumpkins all get collected, and everyone gets collected into mine carts and then delivered over there into that storage building. So I've got 3 farms all collected on either side, and they all go into the same storage building, which is kind of cool. Got more pumpkin farm over here, so this is a pretty big pumpkin building. Another birch tree farm. I've got, that's my chicken cooker, so I can load it up with eggs. They all go into there. This is my automated cow cooker. We have a kelp farm here with the prismarine because it's an ocean theme. This is just a bunkhouse for everyone to sleep in. Have a garden here along the axis. We get a nice clear shot into the temple from here. Next up we have our rabbit farm. This is our netherwort farm here. All made out of netherwort products, except for the prismarine. Although the dark prismarine kind of goes with the netherrack, or the nether bricks. Got yet another transit station here. And then just like we had on the other side of the bridge, we have our towers. And just the main tower area. And then this one also is very steep. But you can always take the elevator up. You don't have to go through that steep stairway and stuff. You get to the top here, and that lets you cross over to the other side. So that is the farming ring. Got a whole tour, the whole thing. So I think next up, I'm going to head over to our final ring, which is, you can see part of it over there, but that's our commercial industrial, where we've got some mainly commercial stores for selling things and a few industrial buildings for making things and docks and that kind of stuff, because that is the outer ring of the city where actually the rest of the world will come into contact with the city, because they really don't get in to see where the housing here and the farming rings are. The normal public don't get to these places. This is only for citizens. For non-citizens, they're going to go over here, and this will be more touristy, shopping, trades and that kind of stuff. So next time I am going to be over there into the Industrial Commercial Center, taking you on the full tour and the final tour of the city here. It's taken me more episodes than I thought, but I wanted to be thorough and cover everything, and then we will be done. But for now, I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy and come back and catch the rest of the tour in the next episode. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.